Hardly anybody knows about this small vent. It's a great place to heal, nobody expects you there, and even fewer know about this secret room which can only be opened by Watson and Caustic.
Ring's right there.
If you go here, use toggle crouch, look straight down and drop all items, then switch legend, you'll go into third person mode. If you scan a survey beacon as soon as you land before the first ring is announced, you'll get the second to last ring placement shown on your map, allowing you to know exactly where to rotate immediately. Want to know where any item is in the game? Well, put down Loba's ultimate, ping that item, then leave the ultimate. There'll be a little overlay icon, ping that again and hold the ping, and there'll now be a line that draws all of the way to that item. You can follow that line and it will lead you straight there. So you can get every item in the radius of Loba's ultimate, whether it's an attachment, some ammo, or anything you may need, it's right here for you to find. You can see through this small crack in this building, but only into the building, not out of it. If you want lots of grenades, finish an armory with no weapons equipped and you'll get tons as a reward. You can rotate over this entire mountain with a few legends, including Vantage. Now typically it's done the other way around, from the pipe side over the other side of the mountain, but it can be done both ways as you can see in this footage here. A really useful rotation. Just remember, you only have 10 seconds now to get to the other side and you can't use your abilities up here anymore. These supply bins always have snipers. You used to always get purple armor in this spot, but now all you get is a few cute pictures of a puppy. This small building almost always has a golden item. These small shacks have been buffed this season and often have purple or gold attachments. If you go up here, use toggle crouch, look straight down and drop all items, then switch legend, you'll make the dummies evil. If you move your aim horizontally, all your recoil disappears. You can then strafe in the other direction to easily beam any player. You can wall jump off this wall to jump into the room upstairs. Some finishes will turn the player around, allowing you to get an easy knock. You can tap fire on a charge rifle, then holster it straight after to silently shoot things, good for taking down cargo drones when enemies are nearby. Some weapons can shoot open doors. The wingman, the sentinel, the repeater, the longbow, the kraber, and surprisingly, the L-Star. Now that the wingman uses sniper attachments and ammo, you can come to these sniper towers for guaranteed wingman attachment upgrades. If you get scanned by Seer, the directional arrow can tell you where the Seer is. The EVA 8 is full auto, even with double tap, so you can just hold down fire. The Mozambique is also full auto, and if you aim down sights with it, the spread is reduced massively. If you can't tell which direction a nearby fight is happening, turn 90 degrees. Directional audio in Apex will mean the sound will only play in the ear that is facing towards the fight. Flyers can drop fully kitted gold weapons. There is a very small chance, but if you see a golden flyer box, definitely shoot it down. If you don't know, you can shoot a flyer once, wait a few seconds, then shoot it once more and they will drop the box. Every legend actually has different footstep sounds, so you can know who is coming just by listening carefully and learning each individual footstep sound. Octanes and Ashes are the easiest to notice. If you crouch walk, your footsteps are almost completely silent. Horizon's ultimate can break doors. If you hit this rock on Storm Point, you'll land before any other player. If you sit on this side of this gravity cannon, you'll be boosted on top of Stormcatcher. Putting your broken armor in the replicator not only upgrades your armor, but repairs it fully, and it saves you time when using meds. 2 punches can destroy a Newcastle wall segment. If you have gold armor, you can charge up your sentinel with just a single shield cell instead of 2. This cave in Storm Point always has purple armor. This spot always has 1 tier loot item, including fully kitted gold weapons. You can get purple armor here too, sometimes it's only blue armor. And this spot here has 4 high value items, sometimes including 2 golden items, which could be a fully kitted gold weapon. You can put a heat shield on the trident, just put it on the underside like this, and you'll be able to drive safely into the ring. You can put Seer's ultimate on the trident in the same position. In Season 14, the Apex developers finally let you place Watson's ult on the trident, and because the ult never runs out of time, you will never get your trident arc star stunned again. You can also place fences on the trident, but can't connect them, but you can put an infinite amount of fences in one spot, so it's kind of like a fence storage unit. You can actually get paintball guns in Apex Legends. If you go to this POI here, you can spend crafting to unlock these items. Now these weapons are fully kitted, but they also come with a special attachment. This attachment makes the reload time faster than the base version. In the past, this attachment actually gave you more ammo per mag than even possible, but they had to nerf it. You can shoot through rampart walls with a sniper. If that shot were to destroy it, it will go through and deal damage to the player on the other side. If you want to hit your punches, just jump first. This will make the chance of connecting to the enemy much higher. If you aren't sure where your sniper or Kraber shots are landing, just hold down the fire button after shooting. You'll stay zoomed in until you let go of the fire button, which will allow you to understand how the bullets travel, and this will allow you to learn how to lead your shots better. You can zoom in quickly if you've just unscoped a second before. This way you're able to quickly scan the area and zoom onto different targets without the long scope animation. You can jump over objects whilst healing by just jumping sideways onto it. If you're playing on a smaller screen or your setup is difficult for you to focus on everything going on, you may want to try turning off crosshair indicators. Now, not every player will find this useful, but in the past when I played on a smaller screen, I found that by turning off crosshairs, I was able to see things more clearly, see my targets more clearly, and you already have the damage indicators on screen to know if you're actually shooting someone. Now, if you do this and you're playing Caustic or Watson, you won't know if someone walks into your traps. But besides that, this could be a nice little trick to try if you're struggling to aim. Another great tip is something about tricking your consciousness into waking back up again. If you're playing the same way all the time, it can be easy for you to sort of fall asleep. A very easy way to change this and give your brain more information to work with so that it's really working actively again is to simply change your skins or change your crosshair color. Sometimes something as simple as this can be enough information for your brain to feel like there's something new happening to wake it back up and bring your gameplay into sort of a more active, conscious play style. People think that healing will stop you from being able to double jump on an Octane jump pad, but as long as you finish the heal before you touch the ground, you can still double jump. You can craft an RE45 and get a free hammer point hop up every day this season for just 30 crafting, so you can always run hammer point Mozambiques if you're playing Mad Maggie. On most weapons, if you reload with one bullet left in the mag, you will reload faster than if the weapon is completely empty. If you land and see a weapon, a magazine, and ammo on the ground, pick up the magazine first, then the ammo, and then the weapon. That way, when you pick up the weapon, it will already be filled with a larger amount of ammo, and you won't have to reload to get that extra ammo. Leave your own tips in the comments. I'll see you there. Cheerio!